All right. Know it's time to talk a little Nate Wiggins, baby. Going through these cornerback prospects, trying to see who potentially fits the Steelers the best. Who, do we potentially look to pair with JPJ if we go that route? Hit that like button on the front end. Don't forget to subscribe, right? Nate Wiggins, though, out of a cornerback out of Clemson, and honestly, I like him a lot. Now, there are some questions with him in comparison, or I think there are a little bit more questions with Nate in contrast to Cooper DeJean or even Quinyon Mitchell. But at the same time, I do have a lot more confidence in what I'm seeing from Nate. And what I mean is this. Nate can fly. Fast as lightning. The short area quickness shows up. I like his size. Yeah, he checks off a ton of those boxes. You watch him press man, he's with anything. He's not afraid of it. He'll follow you outside. He'll follow you in that to that slot. Does not matter. You talk about playing off coverage. He has the eyes. He has the ball skills. You see, he watches tape. He understands when to take chances, when to jump routes. That shows up. Love that. Talk effort. All three of them dudes, man, in terms of the top corners, have great effort when they're chasing the football. But Nate, it shows up. Whew. I mean, watch the UNC game. All right, you want to see some effort? Watch the UNC game. My man chases the back, 60 yards downfield, passes two of his own guys, forces the fumble at the 1 yard line. Insane, right? That type of effort. Like a lot of this, man. He's also not a guy that's afraid of challenges. He followed Devontae Walker from UNC around pretty much the whole game. Now, did he have some times where Devontae had his licks on him? Sure, absolutely. But at the same time, Nate answered that bell. Nate delivered multiple times and then slammed the door at the end. I like his energy, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like his energy a lot. Like I said, man, not afraid to jump routes, man. Saw him pick off Drake May on a deep out route. We know Drake May, big, strong NFL arm. Did not matter. Nate was going to get him one, right? Saw Nate match up against Devontae Walker, who we said, man, that's an NFL caliber receiver. Pressed man, off man, doesn't matter. He was matching up with him, and yeah, I would say he won the fair share of the matchups, man. Now, he did give up two that I thought were, all right, Devontae, that's why you are who you are, you know? Gave up a little deep pass, ultimately tackled the catch, and then had a deep in route on him as well where he tackled the catch. But to me, man, Nate checks off a ton of boxes. Now, what are the knocks on Nate? The knocks are this, man. You watch him and how fast he triggers versus run plays versus Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. And there are legitimate questions. You're asking yourself, is this guy truly going to be willing to tackle? Is this guy truly going to show up and set edges, to the defense at the cornerback spot? Because we know in today's NFL, that's the way offenses are attacking in the running game. They're trying to get their running back on the safety, or they want to get their running back on that corner and see if he's going to tackle. And those are some legitimate questions with Nate. Now, what I will say is this. I love his effort once the ball is past him. Oh, he will chase you down. He is not afraid of any of that. But we do want to see a little bit more physicality from him at the point of attack on run plays versus, kind of allowing himself to get blocked at times and then going to get it. That would be my only, grievance with him. The next thing is, you've obviously seen him match up against some NFL caliber receivers playing in the ACC. This is why I feel a lot more confident about my evaluation of him, because you're just playing better talent. ACC receivers versus MAC receivers versus Big Ten receivers. Now, we know Marvin Harrison Jr., don't kill me. All right, I got you. But as a whole, the ACC, man, we were like, all right, yo, you got some guys out there. Watching Nate match up against some of that week in and week out, I just feel like he's more battle tested. So when you're talking about coming up to the big boy level, how does this game translate? It's not as much of an unknown, because I'm seeing him match up against NFL players already, and that's the one thing that I do like about Nate. But like I said, that's kind of how I view him right now, man. You guys let me know your thoughts though on Nate Wiggins, man. And how do you view him versus the other guys, right? Versus a Cooper DeJean, versus a Quinyon Mitchell. All three of those guys are kind of in that same range of, potentially being targets for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. But like I said, man, that's how I feel about him. But I appreciate you for tuning in. And until next time, baby, peace.